What's going on, YouTube? So, in the greenhouse today, doing some weeding, normal COVID life stuff. Um, just kind of looking at my plants. I gotta water soon. Seems like this is a bit dry. These are the San Marzanos. They're doing good. The yellow pear, I don't even know if they're up. We're gonna see if I can get a couple of these to come up in fruit. I'll get viable seeds, so that's a good thing. These are the purple bumblebees. They're doing better, but I got a lot of work to do with them because funny story behind those. My son come into my greenhouse and he saw this squirt bottle and he thought that it was water, but actually what's in here is isopropyl alcohol, and he almost smoked those plants because of putting alcohol in, or he almost killed them rather. I use weird analogies. Um, but yeah, he almost killed my plants using that, and then he told me like weeks later. I thought they looked funny, but I didn't know what was going on. So yeah, funny story about that. Okra's getting repotted today. Warm weather crop down here in South Florida. Does really well in the summer months. Um, so does Malabar spinach, things of that nature. Doing a lot of peppers. I got an eggplant right here, but it looks like there's the garbage man honking the horn at people. Anywho, yep, just pulling weeds, passing the time, getting ready to pull out all this okra, replant it. I might actually put these in the beds. I don't know. What is that? Another eggplant? I don't even know what that is. That actually might be something else. Weed. That's them little weeds I keep pulling out. So, got some eggplant over here. I probably gotta spray more neem in here. Wouldn't surprise me. Mint's doing good. I pinched the top on my mint right here. Pinched that top off and got all these side shoots sprouted. So I'm getting ready to air layer that or just do cuttings and send it out. Sage is doing good. The coneflower, not so much. Echinacea. What are those? Chamomile. Those are doing well. Some of the citrus is doing okay. Here's my ongoing project of a flood and drain table. Look at the beautiful flowers on this Cuban oregano. Beautiful purple spikes. I like it a lot. Okay, and here is my Black Beauty tomatoes. Now I want to show you guys something with this variety of tomato. They usually are susceptible to blight, but this is why I love this variety. Look at this bloom. Look at the size of this bloom. Like that's crazy. It's going to be a big old tomato. They're called multi-blooms. And what I do with a multi-bloom is all these other little blooms that are on it, I pinch them off. Because I want that stem to get as much nutrients as possible to that tomato. And I'll do this to it and stuff. So I'm going to try to grow a monster. I'm pinching off all these and I'm leaving that one right there. So yeah. And this is like, look, there's 3 heads in there, I think. Let me see if I can get it focused. 3 heads. So yeah, these Black Beauty or Black Brandywines. They are very prevalent of growing huge tomatoes. Other varieties are like the German varieties. There's another Mega Bloom. They're pretty big, but size varies. I'm taking everything off that. So I only, look at that. They're huge. I only want a few select tomatoes on these because the genetics, if this is producing a Mega Bloom like that, I want the seeds from that bloom so I can carry on those genetics, plant all those out and see what comes from it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's the thing with breeding plants and doing things like that, it's all trial and error, and you got to do a lot of work to get what you want. So, lizards. Everything around here moves in the bushes. Took me a while of living in Florida to get used to it. Usually something moves in the bushes. Yeah, it's not a good day, but I realize it's just the critters down here. I found a possum in my shed. Well, my son found a possum in the shed last night. No baby possum. I didn't even bother it. I have no reason to bother a possum. They're really docile creatures. However, I do have chickens and eggs, and I know they'll go after my chickens and eggs. And please excuse the sound of the garbage man coming down here. It's that time of the day. So, I just replanted these peppers, so they're doing alright. My other tomatoes, I do believe these are the black prims. They're doing alright. Even that cutting, that one right there that I stuck back in the ground, it's sprouting again. I mean, tomatoes are fairly easy to grow. These are all firebush. I dug them up from my backyard. I'm going to prune them. Real pretty flower on these. I don't even know if I have any with flower, but cut them all back. Mulberry bush, probably rooting into the ground. Here we go. Malabar spinach. This stuff is heat loving, and it blooms. It gets purple flowers, and these are all babies right here, seedlings. So Malabar spinach is good for a place like South Florida. I lost one. My melons. Somehow I lost that one. So that's why I'll go back and then go on from there. Okay. So yeah, that's what I got going on today, guys. Just growing stuff. I'm getting ready to do some more transplants and go from there. There's the broccoli that I transplanted too. Garbage man's loud. But I'm going to transplant these peppers. Get them in something that they can actually put roots in. I'm going to also be transplanting the okra and a bunch of mulberries. So that's what today is going to be. Yay, fun stuff. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll post more videos on the other gardens as soon as I can. Alright, have a great day. Stay safe. Later.